Everybody, today I thought I would just quickly jump in and talk about my black cardinal philodendron. Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing some plant chores, saw her and thought, wow, I need to share. So just looking at this spectacular plant, I'm so glad I found her. I happened to actually be at one of our local nurseries. One day my daughter and I were doing one of our usual, tours around the province, going to different nurseries. I am exaggerating, but yes, we do travel. And there's this one nursery I'd seen the cast iron plant at, and I was just like, I couldn't get it off my mind. We saw it months before. So we went back to that nursery to see about getting it. And I kind of looked at them and I thought, well, they're not in great shape. Like, they didn't look as good as they should. So, and they were quite expensive. Hard to find in our area. I've seen them in one other place, the cast iron, I mean. So, but I couldn't spend that kind of money for the quality of plant that it was. So we were just looking around and I spotted this guy and I thought, wow, he is stunning. Stunning. You are stunning. Yes. So I snatched him up and he was a good price. He was pretty cheap actually. And ever since I'm like, it's like the best thing one of the best plants I ever bought. She's so easy to maintain, easy to care for. She's growing like ridiculous. She's had, this one is a new leaf since I've had her. Let's see if I can show you. Look at how big that is. Look at that. And this is her newest leaf right here. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the coloring. It's like the reddish. She will darken down to, like you can see with this guy, he's already kind of darkening into that dark green, almost black look. So this one will get there as well. And then I have another new one right here, new leaf coming through here. So it's pretty exciting. I really love this plant. And honestly, maintaining is so easy. Like, I've accidentally let her dry out a little bit. She hasn't really complained, but I really do try. I guess they are not they are not drought tolerant, but they're forgiving. They're very forgiving. These guys like probably a way brighter light than what I've got. I've got her sitting on my credenza right under a grow light, so I think she's getting decent light. I mean, she's liking it. She's growing. And yeah, just like the easiest thing to care for in the world. I just love her. And she was, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah. These plants are not climbers. They are not crawlers. They are what they call basal, which means all of their new leaves come out of the base plant. You can probably stake it up. I was actually looking to see what would happen, if you could put these guys on a moss pole and what they would do. I think really, because I do see quite a few, let me see if I can show you, aerial roots here coming out. So I might try, if nothing else, just to control her, because I can see as she's getting bigger, she's already starting to slant forward. And I want to try and like keep her maintained and contained while I can. While she's quite big, but while she's this size. So what else do I want to say about her? Yeah, these guys get to about 3 to 4 feet high and 3 to 4 feet wide. That's indoors, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure outdoors that's, and they're native, they probably get way, way bigger. Yeah, she's just beautiful. So what I was gonna do, what I was telling you is I was gonna clean her leaves with this lemon. I tested, like I probably mentioned, I tested a couple leaves the other day just to make sure. I find her to be a little bit sensitive. Like, her leaves damage easily, so I'm trying to be super careful. I had one, and I actually posted it on Facebook. I don't even know what happened. Let me see if I can find the leaf. Somehow she got pricked. This one here. You can see there she got pricked. I don't know how that happened. No idea. But she was bleeding. It was like she was bleeding the sap out of her leaves. So I tend to be very careful. She's got some damage. You can see here. This leaf looks like it got crinkled because you can see it's kind of looks ripped. But you can see the damage on that leaf. So I try to, other than what I'm manhandling her today, she pretty much stays on her perch, and I try and be really, really mindful of how we're being around her. Otherwise, beautiful plant, beautiful plant. There is a variegated version of this, and I'm going to put a picture up. It is stunning. Very hard to get, very rare. I don't know if I would get it. I think if I were to see it, I would I don't know, I think I probably would. But it is beautiful. The colors, there's like reds and orange and like a yellow. I don't know. I'll put the picture up so you can see it as well. And she's just beautiful. So what I thought I'd do while we're together is I'm going to do a couple of these leaves just to show you the lemon. So all I did was squeeze half a lemon into this bottle of water, and my glove, which looks dirty, but I did clean it. Not well, but I cleaned it so that it's fresh. Okay, so let's see if I can zero in on what's one of the worst leaves here. Okay, let's see. If I show you, whoa, let's get her to topple. Okay, so this leaf here, and I'm not sure if you can see it. The dirt, like it's like a residue from, it's like a hard residue from like the water, and probably even some of the pesticides they use in the nurseries. So I wanted to try and get it off. So all I'm gonna do, let me see if I can, look at this. It's just so big, I can't even get it on camera. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this leaf. Let's see if I can move this over. Okay, so I just thought I'd reposition the camera so you could see a little better. Don't know if that's better. Okay, and all I'm gonna do literally is spray the leaf with the lemon and use my glove to kind of wash it gently over the leaf surface. It's gonna dry. I found too, when it dried, it didn't actually, you didn't get like, you know, the water, the dried water spots on the leaf. And what I did find, see, this one's already ripping, I gotta be careful. What I did also find out is that this acts as a natural pesticide, so to speak. It helps prevent because of the acid in the, I think I did that one. I did that one, and that one. Because of the acid in the lemon, the pests don't like it. So if you're, I wouldn't recommend doing this every time, but if you're cleaning your leaves, I would, I think it would kind of be a good in between. And so I'm just gonna, I've got some on my gloves, so I'm just gonna do these other leaves. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of hidden. I know we tried to get a picture of her a while back, and it just looks kind of bad because of all the, with my coffee, all the residue. on her leaves, so good to give her a clean. Even though I shower, like I tend to throw my plants in the shower to water them. Gives them a good deep watering. And it also, the water in the shower has got the cartridges to block out all the chlorine and chemicals, so it's a better water for them. And so I find these older leaves, like the baby, like these are the original leaves, are in the worst shape. Actually very textured, these ones. Like they've been through the ringer. So yeah, so normally I do that. And I would suspect you're still gonna get some kind of hard water residue on the leaves, even from showering and whatnot. So this is you should be cleaning your leaves on all of your plants. And I usually do it with neem oil. I mean, often you just do it with water just to, I don't want to do this one too much. This is actually another new leaf. This one is still not totally hardened off. If I felt the texture between one of these and like these guys, it's very different. So, let's try this one here. I can see the hard water on this one. Yeah, so typically when you're cleaning, you should be doing your leaves. I don't know. I get a little crazy. My Monstera over there needs a clean again. But should be doing it at least once a month. Keep an eye on them when they're dirty because it does help them to photosynthesize, right? To breathe. And it also helps to avoid pests because the pests like the dirt and whatnot on there. So that's that. So this is, let me just pull this back. Once again, my beautiful Black Cardinal. Isn't she stunning? So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're still here watching, thank you. And yeah, I look forward to the next one. I think I'm gonna duck down a bit. I think coming up, we're gonna be doing moss pulls. So we've already done 2 because we wanted to try it out. And we have quite a few plants we want to get on pulls. So I think one of our upcoming videos is going to be actually putting a few of those on the pulls. So stay tuned and thank you again for joining. Have a great week. Hope you had a great day today and we will chat soon. Thank you.